There's a look at a capacity crowd that's been anxiously awaiting the start of this one. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And remember now, this is only a 5-game series, so this is an elimination game. And I think that anytime a team's season is on the line, well, they've got to play with a sense of urgency. So I think that's exactly what we're going to see here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 San Francisco Giants.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Johnny Cueto will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss. Didn't go deep, only threw 5 innings, so hopefully he can get into the 7th or 8th in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Brandon Crawford continues to get better and better each year. Won the Gold Glove at shortstop in 2015. Really just continuing his improvement from his days at...
Joe May will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Squared that one up just a little late. In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Pence. And that retires the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Hunter Pence digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Glove, and it's a base hit.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Joe May digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Liner toward right center, and that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
Well, this is something their hitting coach preaches every day at the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Here, he lets the ball get deeper into the zone, then stays back and drives it to the right center gap.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Hit hard toward the right side. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Even though this ball gets to the wall, I think it's still the right decision to stay at first. The way this was shaping up, I'm not so sure he was going to make it, so he'll just hold on with a loud single.
Hit to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
Joe Panik is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. May on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Oh, you can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
Joe May will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Cueto pauses. 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by, and he'll make it up safely to third. So they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Adrian Gonzalez digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
So striding in, Justin Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He still needs one more strike, but hey, if he can get out of here only giving up 2 runs, I'd call that a win.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2.
Well, this 5th inning has just been one problem after another. He's really having his struggles out there.
The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Giants lead it 5-3. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with 2 gone, let's take a look at our playoff bracket. And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS? Johnny Cueto indeed will bat for himself here with his guys up by 2 here in inning number 6.
Well, I think this is the right move right here, Matt. He's throwing the ball well, and, you know, maybe he can do something at the plate, too.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Seager into shallow center. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Settling in now, Joe May. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
And a big at-bat there with 2 away. The RBI triple cuts the lead to 1, and now if they get another base hit here, they can very quickly tie this ball game.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Trying to hold the lead, and he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. San Francisco leads this one 5-4. Leading off the inning, Joe May, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Liner towards second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now, and he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian.
Well, he'll hold on here at second base now with nobody out. Watching from up here, I think if he had kept going, he was going to make it. But if you've got any doubt at all, no reason to push it here when you're leading off the inning.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And I think these guys come into game 4 with the mindset of, hey, let's put these guys away so we don't have to deal with any kind of a game 5. Their win in game 3, that was so huge, especially being on the road. So they know they can win here. The question is, can they do it twice in a row?
To first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And he'll be tagged out at the plate on a great throw by Hunter Pence.
The batter, third baseman,
Buster Posey will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Well, these guys just don't want to go quietly. They were down to their last strike, but now all of a sudden that tying run's coming to the plate, and things are going to get a heck of a lot more interesting now.
Well, that's a pretty good celebration going on down there on the field, but they know that they have a lot of work left to do, and they'll start thinking about it all over again here in a couple of days when they play in the NLCS.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 7-5. Good night from San Francisco.